let's go ahead and dive into the good news about West Virginia football, and that's on the recruiting front. West Virginia landed a verbal commitment yesterday. I'm recording this video on Friday. Yesterday, they received a verbal commitment from Kade Bush. He's a 6'4", 220-pound tight end out of Chanhassen, Minnesota. I hope I pronounced it right. Plays for Chanhassen High School. Had offers from North Dakota State, Utah State. That doesn't sound great, does it? But there's more. He also had an offer from Kansas State and an offer and was actually committed to attend Arkansas. However, because Arkansas is going through a coaching change due to the firing of Sam Pittman and the future there is uncertain, he reopened his recruitment. Coach Nicewander from West Virginia immediately reached out to him. They talked. He has now verbally committed to playing for the West Virginia University. Again, he's 6'4", 220 pounds, little skinny, but again, he's just in high school. He will have a chance to put weight on. He will have a chance not only before he gets to West Virginia, but even after, right? Once he gets to Morgantown, gets in that strength and conditioning program, the nutrition program, he'll be able to put on some weight, bulk up, and hopefully, who knows, maybe even be a contributor next year. We'll see. I do like what I see on film from this young man. But before we talk about that, let me go ahead and a very quick article was done over at our website, WV Sports Chat, by Jonathan Martin. I'm going to go ahead and read that. Again, it's very brief, but it says, in a recruiting win for West Virginia, tight end Kade Bush has flipped his commitment from the Arkansas Razorbacks to the Mountaineers. Bush, a 6'4", 220-pound prospect from Chanhassen High School in Minnesota, had been committed to Arkansas since March of 2025. However, the Razorbacks' recent coaching upheaval, culminating in the firing of head coach Sam Pittman, prompted Bush to reopen his recruitment. Shortly after Pittman's firing, Bush decommitted from Arkansas, paving the way for West Virginia to swoop in with an offer after being visited by West Virginia tight end coach Michael Nicewander. Just days later, Bush announced his decision to join the Mountaineers, becoming the 27th commitment in WVU's 2026 class. Bush is rated a 3-star prospect from 24/7 Sports with an 86 rating. He is also rated as the nation's top 70 tight end, or number 70 tight end. Now, when you look at the 24/7 composite, which is where they take all the different rating services and put them together, he's actually a little bit higher. He's an 87 rating. He's the number 59 tight end in the country, according to the composite, and number 6 player in the state of Minnesota. So the composite actually has him rated. So apparently other services have him rated slightly higher than what 24/7 does. But either way, he's a 3-star recruit. I really like this young man's game. Let me go ahead and break it down a little bit for you. I made some notes here. He's extremely athletic. You know, he's got the size. He's got the length. He also has the athleticism. He is very good with the ball in his hands. He's good with running after the catch. He can break tackles. Even though he's only, 220s is not heavy for someone with a 6'4" frame. So he looks, he's lean, and I talked about he had to bulk up some, but he's actually stronger than he looks. He can break tackles. He can hit you with a good stiff arm and make plays, and he's also faster. He's also fast, deceivingly fast for his size. He can also block. In some of his highlights, it shows him blocking. So he can be a blocking tight end, or he can be a receiving tight end, whichever you want him to do. He's a very willing blocker. Looks like he enjoys hitting people. He's not afraid to stick his nose in there and put somebody on the rear end. I like that. And that's what West Virginia needs. We've seen the blocking struggles this year by many on that team. Not all, but many on that offensive unit, including some of the tight ends. So it's good to see somebody who can come in. Now, how well he'll be able to block and excel at the next level, obviously yet to be determined. But I do think he's a good add. I do think he's a nice piece to add to this class. And as we know, West Virginia's going to be losing a ton of guys to the portal, including several tight ends, or not to the portal, but to graduation, that are tight ends. He will be able to help come in and rebuild the depth in that room after those graduations. Another little caveat to this young man's game is he actually plays some running back as well. They will hand him the ball in the backfield some, which shows me that he's how good of an athlete he is, and he's got vision. He knows how to follow blocks. And again, that's also helped him with his ability to break tackles. Helps him there as well, because he's had to do that more at the running back spot. And it shows his team wants the ball in his hands. So they're willing to put him in the backfield to do that, even though he's, taller and probably leaner, at least, than most running backs you'd see, even at the high school level. But he's that good of an athlete. But long story short, This is a really good pickup for the Mountaineers. Helps bolster that 2027 recruiting class, which is now up, according to Jonathan, up to 27 people. Coach Rod has said he wants to recruit up to 35 guys in his class, wants to rebuild this program using high school players. Kade Bush has a really good opportunity to be one of those pieces. So let me know in the comments what you think about this pickup of Kade Bush for the 2027 recruiting class for the West Virginia Mountaineers. It's not all doom and gloom for this program. They are hitting the recruiting trail hard. They're getting some nice pieces. We've seen them flip a recruit from Virginia Tech already. His name has escaped me, but they're going after some Penn State guys who are reopening their recruitment due to the firing of James Franklin. They're all over some of these guys who are going through coaching changes. So keep an eye out for more flips to come, I would imagine. Maybe even some foreign, maybe not any 5 stars, but don't be surprised if you see some 4 stars flipping to West Virginia. Now, I do want to make one more quick note about basketball. There is a 5-star basketball recruit on campus visiting the Mountaineer program, I think this weekend. His last name is Sadler. I think it's Miles Sadler. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But he's a very highly rated 5-star recruit, and he would be one of the, if not the highest rated recruit to ever come to West Virginia if they're able to land him. He has a relationship with SWVLE, the new assistant coach on the staff. Ali was actually his coach in Canada, is my understanding, and he was a former teammate of Alou Dioum, who's already committed to be part of the 2026 recruiting class for the West Virginia basketball program. So, great things going on in recruiting in both of the major revenue sports, men's basketball and football. Let me know in the comments what you think about these recruiting. Even if they're not, even with this Sadler young man, even if he doesn't sign, the fact that he's giving the West Virginia's in the conversation for a young man of that caliber speaks volumes, in my opinion. I want to hear what you think about it. Also want to take this opportunity to give a quick shout out to our paid VIP channel members of this episode. If you want to be a paid VIP member, hit the join button below. If you don't see a join button, go to my channel homepage. You can hit it over there, and it will also explain to you the perks that come along with being a member, which include these random shout outs. The ones for today are Cody Cutright, Bourbon Crazy, Jake T, Cheers Beers Mountaineers, and James Green. Want to remind you that you can support me for free by hitting the thumbs up button. If you see a button below called Hype on your device, on your mobile device, hit it, please. It really helps my content. It's between the thanks button and the download button on mobile devices. I am now less than 50 people from 10,000 subscribers. My growth has slowed a little bit, so I need your help. If you're not subscribed, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. It's free. Subscriptions are free. That's not paid membership. They're different. Subscribing is free. Please hit that button. If you have friends and family who you think might enjoy my content, please let them know about me and ask them to please subscribe. Push me over the hump to 10,000 subs. All right? I really appreciate you tuning into this episode. Hope the rest of your day is top shelf. God bless you. And Q Country Roads. Hey, do me a favor. Go check out my good friends over at Appalachia Digital. If you need a brand new website for your small business, or if you're just looking to get found easier on Google, go check out AppalachiaDigital.com/Couz. These are the fine folks who designed my brand new website over at WVSportsChat.com. They did a fantastic job. I love their work. I think you will too. So go check them out. AppalachiaDigital.com/Couz. Let them know Couz sent you.